Hello, everyone. Happy Testers Day. My name's Simon Pryor. I am the head of quality engineering at easyJet in the UK and also one of the co-hosts of the Testing Peers podcast. I've been invited today to talk to you briefly with a special message for Testers Day. I'd like to focus my discussion around the idea of calibration. Title being developers are our friends. Really, everyone in the team should be our friends. The idea really is that for any new tester starting out, one of the most important things you can do is earn the trust of your team. And to do this, you should find every opportunity to collaborate with them. And that could be as simple as being involved in a code review with a developer. That could be showing them an exploratory test session you're doing, discussing with them over some features and the intricacies and the thought process you've had around how you're going to test it. But open those lines of communication very early on will help you build those bridges and help you build that trust up with the teams that you're working with. And this could stretch wider. This doesn't have to be just the team that you're working directly with. This could be a chance for building a network, building a community across the company, finding opportunities to cross-collaborate with other teams, learning how the things integrate together, getting that overall view of how the different systems may plug together and how you could test at those integration points. Asking the questions. Yes, I've experienced it in my past as a tester, especially in the old and the more traditional methods where developers used to throw the code over to the testers, where asking questions was frowned upon. But we're not living in that world anymore. Everyone is open to, or most people will be open to questions being asked. And find a way to work with a developer. If you've got a developer on your team that maybe is slightly more reluctant to work closely with you, then find ways into their mindset. Learn a bit more about how they work. Find out about things socially about them. You know, start a topic about sports. Start a topic about movies or something that might get you in sort of engage with them a bit more, and build that relationship up in other ways. But the key thing is, testing isn't something you can do in isolation. Yes, you can actively execute and discover information and raise defects in isolation, but the best efforts and the most effective testing will come from working with other people in your team. So communication skills is the number one thing that you should be working on, alongside your discovering information, finding ways how to do testing, asking the questions of the system, asking the questions of the features, of the requirements, and learning to work together. And if anything on this Testers Day in 2022, I'd really like to suggest that collaboration is key, and we will continue to improve if we do more of that in every opportunity we can going forward. So that's it from me. Love to hear your thoughts on what I've said. I'd love you to listen to the podcast as well, Testing Peers, testingpeers.com or Testing Peers and any of your podcast listeners. Love to hear your thoughts on that as well. But thank you very much and happy Testers Day.